I should dismount here.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some now, I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much as...
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. Let me think on it. I'll let you know as soon. Plan.
Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? I should investigate. Revelio. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. I know a Merlin trial when I see one. Revelio. Won't get the best of me. Hello. Do you have anything for sale?
That I do, but what's a student like yourself doing out here? Got yourself lost, did you?
Just exploring the countryside a bit.
Aye. Nice to break the routine now and then. Bit of a wanderer myself, in fact. Name's Leopold Babcock, and I am indeed here to sell. Now, for someone like yourself who is also prone to wander, I cannot understate the importance of keeping some Wiggenweld potion on hand. I wouldn't dare set foot in a place like the Forbidden Forest without a steady supply. What do you say, my young friend? A measure of safety for the path ahead?
Something to consider. Thank you for your help, Mr. Babcock.
Aye, let me know if you see something you like.
What do you have for sale?
See if there's something you need. I shall hope to do business with you again. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
Now, I'm only trying to help. No need. Revelio. Do cooperate, won't you? I'll look after you. Hogsmeade, here I come.
I simply pretend.
Just let me know if there's something in particular you're looking for. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent! Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio. Confringo. Rosada. Confringo. Revelio. Incendio.
Last time I saw you.
Almost fainted trying to harvest a pocket water.
Revelio. 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 Reparo. Revelio.
Nobody can do a hex like me, and I dare.
It's a relief to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
Anyone been into Albie Weeks' shop lately?
Revelio.
I do get nervous when the owls fly into the ring.
Revelio. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that?
What have we got here then?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
That's the last
On another
time I have a
adventure,
potion
are we?
idea that I don't write down.
What have you done? Yes, I said forever, but this wasn't what I meant at all. Well, are you happy now?
Oh, please wait!
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio.
Houseghosts can procure rancid meat and no one says a word. One bad whiff here and who will never know.
That Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What?
Revelio.
Oh, watch the tile under your feet. You'll set off something foul.
Alohomora. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Knowing our meat, he's likely studied here. Revelio. Ah, Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio. Not sure how I'd fare in a little place.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Dip in the hat, if you please.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Spruttle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk lumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it. Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Revelio.
You're the little sod that's saying.
Incendio!
You're that hippogriff thief. You. Something.
I overestimated you.
Revelio.
I don't know what they think I'll see.
Incendio! This must be the cavern Mrs. Spruttle mentioned. I gave the hawk lumps to Mrs. Spruttle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Sirona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Ah, that's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Spruttle should be pleased. Revelio. Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Incendio! Confringo! Bombarda! Should think they felt that in London. Confringo! Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Sirona will be glad to have this back.
Hello. Mind you, don't turn quick. If you're stuck with a Ravenclaw feather, it doesn't half hurt.
Hello.
Oh, welcome to Brood and Peck. I'm Ellie Peck. And before you ask, I'm out of a Braxton hair. The lot of it was bought up by a trader in Ottery's St. Catchpole. Made me take it in person, they did. No care that I had to shut the shop. Apparently had a bad experience with someone shipping them hair from a Wampus cat. Must have been someone from America, no doubt, because we don't even have them here. Anyway, what are you here for? Mooncar fur? Ravenclaw feathers? Always have trouble collecting them myself as the bird keeps disappearing. Cheeky thing. Used to carry them in the shop, Ravenclaws, but people kept asking for their money back when they'd get home and the blasted things would be nowhere in sight.
I can imagine that would be rather frustrating.
There's worse. Trust me. Most of the suppliers of whooper feathers may as well be living in St. Mungo's. Not surprising, I suppose, the cry on those things. Oh, but such marvellous feathers. Almost worth going mad for.
Sounds like stocking your shelves comes with some hazards.
Truer words never spoken. Used to carry beasts themselves. Good business it was, but had it up to here with parents grumbling. Not my fault if the little ones caught a flea of an easel. Ooh, you should have heard them. No, best with byproducts. And I do like to make sure the beasts are safe and well cared for. Couldn't guarantee that with some of these prospective owners. Now, why don't you have a good look around? Stocks change all the time, and not just because they disappear. Always best to pop in whenever you can to get things before they run out. Which they used to literally do.
Thank you, I will.
Take all the time you need. And thank you for stopping by. A treat to have you here.
What do you have for sale?
Now, what sorts of beast byproducts might you be looking to acquire? You could never go wrong with those. Good choice, I'd say. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Elohimora.
I remember you.
Revelio. Elohimora. Revelio.
Is the new reversal hex real?
Elohimora. here? A demiguise.
Incendio!
Mine now, demiguise.
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio.
Lucky that Bickle lad was rescued before he met them all.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Bombarda! Revelio.
It'd be lovely to visit Hogwarts again. Whatever the
The Minister of Magic didn't get where he is.
Oh, I don't think anyone at the Ministry works a
Alohomora.
day in their life.
Now you think it's better than the rest of us.
Need more house elves in my house.
Revelio.
The minister will pay for the way they treat their prisoners.
It's impossible to stay sane after staying around with those dementors.
Revelio.
You're back. Nice to see you again. Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Hogsmeade here. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Revelio.
Goody. Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. Good for you, getting all those foul goblins a hiding. Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Oh, it's you! What a pleasant surprise.
Revelio.
Bread biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello, Serona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I wondered about some of the letters in the box.
Of course. It appears most of the letters were from fellow students.
spotted a letter from you to Mrs. Sprottle. You two seem to have a lot of fun together.
We do. She taught me so much during my summers with her and Aidan. I shall be the first to admit that adolescents aren't always the easiest to understand. And not everyone was as kind to me as the Sprottles. But the depth of their kindness, and that of so many of my friends, got me through... well, got me through some challenging times, to put it mildly.
I saw a letter from someone named Mirabelle. Is that Professor Garlick?
It is! Still one of my dearest friends. I know she wouldn't mind you having seen that letter. She and I are of a similar mind, especially when it comes to young people. We believe experience to be an invaluable teacher. To borrow a phrase from Mirabelle, it's a joy to see anyone blossom, but particularly one who doubted they ever would.
One of the letters mentioned Quidditch practice. Did you play?
I did. Was the Ravenclaw Seeker for 3 years. Oh, Merlin's beard, I adore Quidditch. Nothing like the feeling of catching the golden snitch when your team's down by 140 points. I'll never forgive Professor Black for cancelling it this year. I missed cheering for Ravenclaw. We could have cheered them on together.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Revelio. should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
What a horrible tale, Deke. I'm so sorry.
Deke has only told Professor Weasley that story, and now yourself. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
Manners are important, though, aren't they? Even in a...
Poachers! Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful. Revelio.
So very weak. You're not going to bring that. We had plans for that hippogriff you stole.
Incendio!
Don't go down easy. Thought you had me there. That's it. Incendio!
Reduction!
Incendio!
You're putting me to sleep, Doctor. You fool amateur!
sort. Time to get my claws.
Reduction! That's proper food, that is!
Incendio! You don't want to try that.
Reduction!
Confringo! I've seen better.
Confringo!
Potato!
You just got lucky!
Incendio!
Reducto!
Potato!
Incendio!
Is that all you know? You're a bit still got this swing off!
Incendio!
Let's play for it!
Reducto! Shall we?
Confringo!
Confringo!
I don't know. No! Confringo!
Confringo! Bombard! Confringo! Incendio! Back for another visit! Are you always this awful?
Reducto! Play. Careful not to get big. Reducto! Potato! You really do not going to
Confringo! Bombard! Incendio!
Potato! Pathetic!
Bombard! Confringo!
My life is worse than my gold.
Incendio! Confringo! Bombard! It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio. Alohomora. Now then, which one of you is Biscuit? Revelio. Everything's all right now. Oh, no, you don't. Professor Howin will never believe this. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
look after you. Revelio. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garnoff, shall we? Hogsmeade, here I come.
What will I do without her?
Garnoff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit, my wise, noble mooncalf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So this is the infamous absconder. 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 Must have been. This looks intriguing.
See if there's something you need. Careful now. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
So this is the infamous absconder. find the heirloom from Milo's daughter. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. I need to bring this heirloom back to Mr. Adley. Wonder who lives here. Revelio. Alohomora. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Ah, you look none the worse. Decided against entering the absconder's cave then.
Alohomora. Revelio.
You look none the worse for wear. I take it you decided against entering the absconder's cave then.
House elves are Wizardkind's best friend. Always have been.
Mr. Adley, I retrieved the heirloom pocket watch from Milo's body.
Merlin's beard! How did you? Actually, I don't want to know. I don't want to think about that acromantula ever again. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'm glad Milo's daughter will have something to remember him by.
I am too. As far-fetched as his schemes were, Milo was a good friend, and I shall miss him. Please, accept this reward for your trouble.
What do you have for sale?
Milo can rest in peace now that his wishes have been fulfilled and his daughter has something to remember him by. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your business.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented you.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Hello, Melda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them, and I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Brilliant! Brilliant! I'm getting the hang of this. Excellent! Made it! Excellent! Brilliant! This is rather fun!
You've improved, I must admit. That was a bloody good run. Be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, You didn't do abysmally, I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house. When we were first years, Nerida Roberts and I spent loads of time on our brooms, pledged to fly every day. As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with merpeople. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium. I'll be unrivaled at the next course.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Back from your latest flight? I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.